Live from Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Drilled out towards left center field. Conforto on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it. A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
May fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Batting third.
Cal Farmer up to the plate now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one missing low. Cut on and lifted in the air. Edman makes the grab. And that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, our starter in this one, Antonio Senzatella. What do we have on him?
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
And here is Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Mookie now. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one in the air center field. Moniak under this one. Snags it for the second out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Martini sizes this one up, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Struck him out looking. Dodgers go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second,
Leading
Ryan
off for
McMahon steps to the
Colorado,
plate.
Third baseman Ryan McMahon.
May delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. And quickly one away in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Batting
keeping
fifth,
the ball
first
out of
baseman,
the air,
Michael
lets the
Tolia.
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Michael Tolia.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That clips the corner. May comes set. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot
Batting
of
seventh,
hits there.
Catcher Hunter Goodman.
Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. Line drive. Edmonds makes the play, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Chavez
Leading
Ravine,
off for
bottom
the
of the
Dodgers,
second. Now it's the
catcher,
Dodger cleanup
Will
hitter, Will Smith. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Moniak makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder
Michael Conforto will climb in. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside
That is
fastball
it.
to your glove
Center
side
fielder,
across the strike
Tommy
zone, especially with 2
Edman.
strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And that is cut on and missed. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Hey.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. Back here
Leading
in
off
L.A.,
for
top half of the
Colorado,
third
left
inning,
fielder,
and
number
stepping
13.
in, the rookie left fielder, Zach Veen. The 2-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there. And now 2-2.
Yep.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just misses there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ezekiel Tovar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hammered on the line, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Ezekiel Tovar. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Big Red picks up the K. Nick Martini
Now batting,
will hit.
right fielder Nick Martini.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Veen at second. Amador at first. One gone. three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So digging in, Kyle Farmer. 2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Top of the 3rd, no score. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Kike Hernandez. Check swing, and he went. It's 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
You know, varied speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. The 1-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings over the top of that one.
2-2 the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Dodgers down in order. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Now the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, up and throwing. That one misses. 2 and 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Dustin May will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alex
Number
Vesia.
51.
This southpaw's been really
Alex
good against
Vesia.
left-handed hitters. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now, Mickey Moniak. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Stays alive. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. And midway in the fourth, we're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Mookie Betts. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Turns and fires to Betts. And there's a base hit to the left. And a good start to the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1-1 now.
That's ball two.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from first.
Now batting, The catcher, Will Smith.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Antonio Senzatella is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the
Colorado.
game for the Rockies,
Number
Victor
38.
Vodnik.
Well, I got to think he
Victor
probably has a
Vodnik.
little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Out to short. Sends it to Tolia, and they get the out on Smith. And here is Michael Conforto.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Herget warming up as well. Two and one now. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The run comes in from second, and it's 1-0. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And it's second. Just missed.
Inside, ball 2.
Two outs. On the ground to short, Tovar. Fires over to first. And they get Edman for the out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Dodgers.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number 66.
Tanner Scott.
These are the
Tanner
spots relievers
Scott.
really make a name for themselves.
Leading off for
Late
the Rockies,
and close.
left fielder,
There's
number
not much
13.
margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one the other way. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here is Adael Amador. And that's way high. 3-1. Ezekiel Tovar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hernandez
Now
over
batting,
to first in
shortstop,
time.
Ezekiel
And they're down to
Tovar.
their last out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar.
That's ball 2.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Nick Martini. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.